I hope you don't wait to give me roses. Please don't take too long to think that you should know me. Please, for real. Please don't wait too long to tell me I'm the shit, yo. See you flourish, looking salty, throwing fish, yo. Then you bury, getting lonely, wanna miss, yo.
Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Facts. I'm your host, Drizzle. Today we got another special guest in the building. My man DJ OutHere.
What's good, y'all?
Out here with your bitch.
Hey, man. Shh.
Kyle Corver.
No change, man. Relax on that one. Alright. Oh shit.
But what's good, bro? You doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I had to come make the trip, man. I ain't been to Lex in a while, so I had to come mess with my dog, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
No problem.
How long you been DJing, bro?
They going on 6 years. I always lose count, but I think it's 6 years. Let's see, I started in 2013, like towards the end of 2013. So just passed like 6 years.
Okay.
While I was in school up here in Alexa, UK. So.
Okay. And what made you get into DJing?
A lot of things. On a deeper level, I played saxophone when I was younger. And when I got to high school, you know, I chased a hoop dream like everybody else. So I kind of gave up the saxophone. And then once high school was over, I wanted to get back into music, but I didn't want to play the instrument. I had always been intrigued by DJing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, shit, you know, maybe I could try this now that I'm older. Because when I was like middle school, I wanted some turntables, and I asked my mom, and she thought I was joking, and she didn't get them. So, so when I got older, it's a funny story. I had essentially flunked out of school. I had to sit a semester and a summer out, and so I was just working full time, and I just needed to fill my time. And I had seen always spinning at I think it was an old spot. Taste actually used to be a spot, like a real spot.
Yeah.
And so I seen him spinning. He seen me looking at the turntable. He was like, "Hey, bro, you look like you want to learn." And I was like, I mean, yeah, kind of. He was like, "Bro, cool. Just pull up whenever I got a gig. You know what I'm saying? You can watch." So that's kind of how I got into it. And then got my first set of turntables. Well, first I had bought a controller. And I showed Always, and he looked me dead in my eye and said, "Bro, take that shit back, go get you some turntables." He didn't even know me like that, so that was one of my first interactions. And I found somebody in Louisville selling some turntables. I ain't had no car at the time. I rented a car, drove to Louisville, picked them up, drove back to Lex, and DJ Warren Peace was, he let me come to his house, set my turntables up in the back of his crib, gave me a key. So you come practice whenever you want to. So that's what I did every day for like 4 months. Every time I got off work, I go set up, just practice till I got tired, went home, went to work, did shit the next day. Okay. Yeah, that's how I got into it.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Now, are you originally from Louisville, or are you?
Yeah, born and raised, bro.
Okay. Now, since you've been DJing. Don't start that.
Don't start that.
I'm with you, but don't
Nah,
But since you've been back in the city and doing everything as far as DJing and whatnot, what do you feel is how do you feel about the music scene in Louisville? Well, since you've been DJing, how do you feel about the music scene?
I think it's definitely grown. I mean, there's some OGs getting to it before I ever became a part of it. It's really, I saw that shit when I was in college. Like, his name's James Lindsley now, but Jalen Rose,
yeah.
The 1996 crew, all them, like I saw them doing anything, and I thought that shit was so cool. And when I got home, I moved back in 2014, and around 2015 is when I really started getting my feet wet into it. And there was a lot of people doing stuff, a lot of people doing shows, you know what I'm saying? I saw an opportunity for me to jump in because I love music first and foremost. Like, DJing is definitely a part of me, but like just the music itself, I enjoy, and I enjoy everything about it. So like, I got in on you know, the root part of that, me and Play, like, Play's my brother. And first time I ever met him, it was at a show, and I don't know who was DJing his set, and the dude was ass. And I literally walked up to Play. I ain't know it because I thought he was dope, but dude was kind of fucking up. And I literally looked at me and I said, "Hey, bro, don't you ever DJ another show without me?" And that's how we get tight.
Went from there.
Yeah, and then like, you know, throwing shows. Started to pull up that year, you know, because there just wasn't nothing to do. Like, there was a lot of show stuff going on, but I was bored myself.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, there's got to be, you know, something on the in between. Like, I don't want to go to 4th Street, you know what I'm saying? Barstown Road's cool, but I don't want to go there all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to the hood to go party, so there's got to be something on the in between. And, you know, came up with the pull up. Me and Play was doing open gyms at Cahoots, you know, RIP Cahoots. But that was like home base for a lot of shit that year. And I would say I credit that year to a lot of the things that's going on in Louisville now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We met Bones that year and Razor, and then, you know, the Big and Tall shit, that shit in the city on fire too. Like, you know, back when Jeff was still bankroll, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of stuff going on, and I think that laid, I mean, even prior to that, but like in Louisville for me, I feel like that was a very formative year for a lot of people and what they're doing now, especially the people that are succeeding right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you spoke about the pull up. Like, how did that start, and, you know what I'm saying, what inspired y'all to start doing that?
Oh man, that's my baby right there. But really, it was boredom for real. Like Kevin Jackson used to run Wolves Premium, so it actually started. I had an idea to do like a party for I think it's Memorial Day coming up. He hit me up talking about the same thing, and I was like, cool. You know, do you know somewhere we can do it? A little spot called Red Bars across from
Burger Boy,
yeah. And I was like, man, I don't know what to call it. And I just started throwing shit, and I think pull it up at the time was like the phrase.
Yeah.
I was like, man, shit, fuck it, let's call it a pull up. And that's where it came from. So I had Kim make a flyer, and I think niggas was busy that weekend, but I had asked Al and Peace to come if they want to come spend with me. And then it just kind of, that was the first one. I think it was like 60 people that came the first time. And that's what jumped it off. And then we would want to do it again the following month, but Red Bar had lost their liquor license. So like, we had already been doing stuff at Cahoots, and Marshall was gracious enough to like let us use that spot. So we did the next one at Cahoots, and that one grew a little bit more. And then we did the second one at Cahoots, and we probably had about 150, 200 people in that small ass space, and then Cahoots got in trouble. So we chilled, and we ended up moving into New Vintage after that. And getting in that New Vintage, like I pulled up every day for like a month and a half, trying to see if I could catch somebody walking out of there to talk to about getting that spot. Cause like that's just where I envisioned it, seeing it there. And I thought it was like the perfect spot at the time. So like literally I went every day after work on my lunch break, I would drive over there. And then one day I finally caught some dudes coming out, walking down the street. And I asked them, he's like, you know, hey, you know, I'm a DJ, I have this event, we're looking for a new spot. I've been trying to see, you know, who I need to contact here. And they was like, hey, you know, we're not the guys, but we know the guy. This is our email. You know, send us an email and we'll forward it to him too. And so that's how I got in the door, bro. I had to pull up, got in the door. And then we were at New Vintage for a year and a half until it closed. And then we ended up moving into Galaxy. And shit, I mean, the rest is history from there. I think Galaxy is like where people really started like paying attention, because we didn't really document shit really well, like the first few years. And so New Vintage, like, you just kind of had to be there to experience. It's like the lost files. But once we hit Galaxy, especially that second year at Galaxy,
And I remember one time it was at Galaxy Bar when I went. You could open up the roof and shit. So that was dope. I definitely remember that. Now, what happened to Open Gym?
Oh man,
they don't do that anymore.
I don't know, man. It was like, so Open Gym was happening at Cahoots, of course, and then with all the stuff that happened at Cahoots, it just kind of died. It just kind of died off. So we just wasn't really worried about it. And then we tried to bring it back, And the spot we was doing it at, it's a lot of little shady business going on. They end up going out of business and not telling nobody. So
y'all just pulled up.
One of the last ones we did, bro wrote us a check, right? I took it to the bank, deposit or whatever, and the check bounced like a week and a half later. And so I had to chase dude for a couple months to get my money, and then luckily it was right by where I worked at. So I was just literally like, I'm gonna ride by here today, see if somebody's in there. And so just so happened one day on my lunch break, I rode by, they was in there selling the furniture. So I pulled over, like, hey, what's up, bro? You owe me some money from the last joint. He was selling the furniture, so I literally waited till the people got finished moving the furniture. I handed him the money and got my money from him right there.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So after that, we was just like,
because you ain't pull up, you wouldn't get your money.
Just that, and just a lot of life shit going on, so we just kind of let that go. You know what I'm saying? But it was some good times, man, for sure.
Okay. Now, outside of the pull up, you got any other events that you be focusing on?
Pull up. So for the people, I don't know if you've seen it, but that's our brand. So that's also me as well. So we got the pull up any given Sunday. So we do that once a month at Baxter's. Shout out to Avery. We bring R&B under that umbrella too. So that's helping my bro manage that. That's his thing, and we want to see it succeed. So we got a hand in on that too. We did the Jack Harlow after party, so that's one of ours as well. We got a couple more events on ice coming up this year. At least trying to do at least 2 more new series of things, and then we got some one-off events that we doing. So I ain't gonna speak on them just yet, but they're definitely in the works, and that's the thing. We're trying to, everybody is to the point now where they're looking for things to do in the city. We want to provide it to them. Here's the name, for the people. We want to have something for everybody. Everybody doesn't want to come, turn up, party at the pull up. We understand that, everybody may not be into, the R&B vibe. Everybody may not be into kind of the older laid back day party type vibe we do at any given Sunday. So we're just trying to provide something for everybody that they can go to, have a good time, feel comfortable with, take ownership of, you know what I'm saying, and really feel like it's a place that they want to be and are happy to tell other people about. So yeah, man, just trying to build a city up and do my part, bro. That's it.
Okay, nice dope.
That's it.
I think city, it's different. It's different from what it was a couple years ago as far as...
and it just takes people to take initiative, bro, and just really you know what I'm saying, if you have an idea, do your part, step in, and don't do it for personal glory. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing. People do shit and they want to, make all the money, or they want to be the man, but at the end of the day, if you're not doing it for, a purpose or other cause other than yourself, it's gonna fail, bro, every time. So you gotta make sure that what you're doing it for the right reasons, and you're really trying to service other people outside of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's bad. Now, I get it. So now you said when you came back to Louisville, you ended up linking with Polaroid Play.
Yeah.
Do you DJ for any other artists, or is he the only artist that you...
So Play, I was DJing for Jeff for a little minute, and then right now I'm DJing for Ivory. So I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, that's little bro, and trying to help him out. He kind of seeks my opinion for things to help him on directions he should go, things like that. So I'm just trying to, I'm trying to play my part, give my advice. I used to have a bad habit of imposing my ideas on things. So I've definitely taken a more of a backseat kind of OG type of role. I'm here if you want to ask me type shit. I'm gonna give you an unfiltered opinion about what I think things should be like, things like that. But you gotta ask me. I ain't going out of my way to do that for sure. But man, it's a lot of the young niggas in the city. It's a lot of star power, bro, for sure. I'm anxious to see where everybody ends up going, cause and then for me, I'm kind of in that middle range. I'm 27, so I'm not old yet, but I ain't young neither. So I'm kind of in the middle, and I done did a lot of shit since I've been back home. So just trying to stay in my role, and wherever I can help out at, I'm trying to help out at. So
now, eventually, with you you know what I'm saying, DJing for artists and stuff, do you want to end up taking that role as like a management position?
Not really. I don't really have an interest in being a manager. Like I said, I'm more into like the actual music aspect. So like, I would love to, you know, A&R projects. So I kind of got an idea for that. Like, essentially kind of like what Khaled does, but cooler. So
what's wrong with Khaled, man?
Khaled done lost his touch. Been lost his touch. So, but yeah, I'm into that side. So like, you know, I've actually produced some songs quiet as it's kept. I don't really talk about it. My beat tag play says it should be I don't make beats for real. So, so that's gonna
might be
y'all hear that on the song. It's me.
It might be kind of hard.
Yeah, I don't make beats for real. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it though. Just trying to really, I don't know, flex my creative muscle in different ways. Like I don't want to be a manager, but I definitely want to have a hand in, or have had a hand in like music. You know, content that's getting made, you know, stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's just, I'm just trying to really embrace myself and who I am. You know what I'm saying? More so than I have in the past, because there's a lot of things I've picked up over the years that kind of, you know, I do them, but I don't really say that I do. Yeah. And I'm just trying to, you know, walk more in that without coming across as cocky or an asshole, because I don't know, I just don't like talking about myself too much. But
yeah, no, I definitely feel you on that. Now,
it's coming though.
Now, what kind of style would you say you are, like kind of like DJ style you have?
I don't know if I have a particular style. Like I try to pride myself in being able to do anything. I mean, if you had to label it, I guess you could say like open format. Like normally, like when I'm, you know, doing my own thing, whatever it is that I want to do. But there's like I do a disco brunch like a couple times a year. Actually, more than a couple times a year. Like every other month, I do this Italian restaurant hits me up. I do a disco brunch. So like I play 4 or 5 hours of nothing but disco. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got the soul stuff. I can do that too. Like I mean, I do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy music. I think. Yeah. And really like exploring like different genres of music, or you know, depending on what the gig calls for. Like I really try to immerse myself in it and learn that music, and you know, do at least my history research to figure out, you know, what songs was bangers, why are they bangers, you know what I'm saying, like which groups, you know, influence this, influence that, influence the sound. I think I'm very like sonic when I DJ, so like the shit that I choose is I'm more so choose it off of like how it sounds, more so than like what it is or who it is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like I really try to get immersed into the music when I'm spinning. Like there's been times I call it like catching the DJ Holy Ghost. You kind of like black out, and you don't really know, like you don't remember what you played or how you played it. But motherfuckers would be like, "Hey, bro, you killed that." Like I don't know, I can't really explain
what I'm playing. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. So with you being so well versed and dabbling in different type of parties and genres, what would you say has probably been, since you've been DJing, probably your favorite event that you've?
It's actually it's very small. Probably people probably don't know what I'm talking about, but Ellie Herring, she's a DJ here from Lexington. When I first started out, and she was doing like a little series at Al's Bar where she was like guesting different DJs. And she's more like electronic based, like she's a producer too. Okay. And she hit me up and asked me to come. It was at Al's Bar. It's probably maybe 50 people there. But they were all there specifically, you know, just for the DJ. So like, I think it's different when in that type of genre, when you're doing like electronic music and stuff like that. Like people aren't really there. Like, yes, you're a DJ. You might not be doing nothing super spectacular, but they're there just for the music, and I get so excited about it. And I think that's hands down like one of my favorite gigs to this day, because like they were just so locked in. Yeah. And I was playing some shit, like even stuff that like some of my homies had produced, and they just like, oh my God, what is this? You know what I'm saying? After, like it was amazing. Like it felt good, because I was like, when it was early on in my DJ journey, I never experienced nothing like that before. And it was like, damn, like people really do be in tune with the music, and what it is they're really hearing and how I'm intending it to be heard. So like I think that's probably one of my favorite gigs.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, I think a lot of times when people do stuff like that, something early on when they first started, a little more intimate, you feel me? It stays with them because you're like, I did that. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't like the big party. You get what you get from it, but a lot of times you don't get like that inner like satisfaction when you first started type shit. So I definitely.
And then like as far as events like that, I do recurring. Like the pull up does it for me.
Yeah, sure. Of course, because that's yours. You feel me? That's your shit.
Yeah, and part of it too is just like I don't know. Like I listen to a lot of ignorant ass shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, I listen to a lot of ignorant shit. And like it's like a place where I can get it off. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't always play some of the shit I be listening to all the time.
I feel you.
And different shit. So like I can get my ignorant ass shit off. It's a good ass time, man. Or any time that it's like me and DJ always playing together. Like we did Thanksgiving at Z-Bar the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and like me and him, like that's kind of like one of my closest friends, like my brother. So we talk all the time, and we have like a different type of synergy, and we understand each other musically. So like me and him playing together, bro, like it ain't no telling what you're gonna get out of us, especially like in a good way. Like we're gonna hit you with some blends of shit niggas ain't even think of because we're thinking of it on the spot. Like he thinks of it how I think of it. Like damn, this shit would sound good with this. I'm like man, I'm gonna try it out, and then it should just be crazy. We get like we know where each other wants to come in. You know what's that part of the song where niggas gonna play and shit like that. So it's like a symphony, bro. It's just fun as fuck.
That's dope. That's good.
Yeah,
now, shit, you got any shout outs?
Oh shit. Long ass list, man. I don't want to do like my nigga Avery and forget niggas. I don't want to do that.
He was definitely forgetting
niggas. Forget a lot of niggas because he didn't even say me. I almost stole him, motherfucker. But it's alright, though. Man, I really just shout out the city of Louisville, man. Like everybody that is doing something like this shit's important. Like if don't nobody else tell you, I'm gonna tell you, everything that everybody doing is important. It's important to the whole. Keep doing what you're doing. We're here to support. Shout out for the people. That's the brand. So look at everything that we're doing and trying to do here this next year upcoming. Really trying to bring some more unity and shit to the city. Like a lot of people we want to work with that we're gonna work with. Like I said, everybody and everything that they're doing is important. Remember that it's important. Like. Don't let niggas tell you shit's lame, it ain't nothing to do, this, that, and the other. No, everything is important. Anything you bringing bodies out to is important. Whether it's pull up, rhythm and blues, brunch and beats, you know what I'm saying, shows that, happen around different venues, Z-Bar, shit like that. Like, all of that shit's important, bro. So make sure people are coming out, you supporting, you having a good time. That's first and foremost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just come by. Don't worry about who's there, who's trying to be seen and shit like that, bro. That shit don't matter. It's gonna come with it. You being genuine, you being yourself, all that shit's gonna come with it.
Facts. Well,
yes, sir.
I appreciate you for pulling up, bro.
Man, no problem, bro. Like I said, I don't come to Lex for much.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you up here. I've been trying to get you.
You was trying to get me up here. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like pulling teeth to
right.
give me coming, bro. I swear to God.
You told me, you said, bro, I'm gonna hit you when I can. I said, all right. I leave a nigga alone. He said he gonna hit me.
I literally have not. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been up here. It's been a long time. And I usually see it passing like I'm going somewhere else, and I'm just like, I'll stop, dude.
Yeah. Nah, but like I said, bro, definitely appreciate it, man.
No problem, bro.
Like I said, keep doing what you're doing. You feel me? To pull up.
Remember, Louisville, y'all. I'm trying to set the internet on fire right there, huh?
Hey, man. I don't know what he's talking about.
I'll play up. But not for real. Shout out Lexington too, bro. Because without Lexington, I probably wouldn't be a DJ. So, like that's formative. So Lexington got me started. Louisville took me to the next level. So Louisville's always home. So.
All right. Well, it's been another dope episode of Opinionated Facts.
Hey man,
my nigga out here.
You feel me?
Out here with you.
Being wholesome.
We out.
It's DJ out here. AKA out here with your bitch. Ripken. Oh, she's coming to the pool. She's pulling up with him. don't you? I don't even watch baseball.